The world is quiet, yet beneath the silence something stirs. A faint glow appears on the horizon, soft but insistent, calling you to awaken. It is subtle at first, a whisper in your thoughts, a gentle tug at your heart, but soon it grows impossible to ignore. You feel the weight of destiny pressing against your soul. The air seems charged with unseen energy, carrying the scent of possibilities yet to unfold. Shadows retreat as the light grows brighter, illuminating a path that winds through a mystical landscape. Every step you imagine taking fills you with both awe and anticipation. You sense that you are no longer merely walking through the world. You are stepping into a divine plan, one crafted long before you were even born. The chosen ones are being called one by one, and now it is your turn. Doubts, fears, and the noise of the ordinary world fade into nothingness. What remains is clarity, purpose, and a quiet determination. You rise from your place of hesitation, feeling the energy of the cosmos aligning with your heartbeat. This is no accident. Every moment of your life has led to this point. The divine summons is not merely a call, it is an awakening of the soul, a reminder that you were made for greater things. As you take your first step onto the glowing path, you feel a surge of courage and faith. You are ready. The journey has begun, and the story of the chosen ones unfolds with you at its center. As you step forward along the glowing path, a chill brushes against your skin. The journey is not meant to be easy. Trials await, testing the strength of your faith and the depth of your courage. Shadows stretch and twist around you, whispering, doubts and tempting you to turn back. But you remember the call, the divine summons, and you press on. Every obstacle seems designed to shake your spirit, yet each step you take reveals a hidden strength. The earth beneath your feet hums with power, as if acknowledging your resolve. You face illusions of failure, whispers of fear, and storms that threaten to tear your heart apart. And yet within you a quiet fire burns, a reminder that you are chosen for a purpose far beyond what eyes can see. The trials are not just tests, they are revelations. Each challenge uncovers a piece of your destiny, teaching lessons that no comfort or safety could ever provide. You begin to understand that struggle itself is a gift, shaping you into the warrior you are meant to become. Every heartbeat echoes with determination. Every breath is an act of faith, and every step forward is a victory over the shadows that seek to deter you. Even when the path grows darker and the storms roar louder, you feel a presence guiding you, a divine hand that steadies your stride. You realize that trials are not punishments, but the forging fire of your spirit. With courage as your shield and faith as your sword, you march forward, embracing the journey, knowing that victory is not just a possibility, it is already written in the stars. As you move forward, voices rise around you. They are sharp, cold, and filled with accusation.
Doubt shadows.
You are not worthy, they whisper.
Path.
You will fail. You cannot succeed.
Trust the light.
These are the accusers,
shadows,
figures cloaked in shadow, representing doubt, fear, and judgment. They circle, their eyes piercing, their words like arrows aimed at your heart.
Brightest path.
But you stand firm. You remember the call, the light that first touched your soul. Their words may sting, their shadows may loom, but they do not define you. Each accusation only strengthens your resolve, revealing the truth that lies beyond their lies. You begin to see through the deception, recognizing the fear in their eyes, the weakness in their attacks. The accusers are many, but your courage is greater. You do not fight them with anger or retaliation. You fight with faith and clarity. Every whispered doubt becomes a reminder of your purpose. Every shadow they cast highlights the light within you. You are unshakable because your foundation is divine. And in this moment, a realization dawns. Their power exists only as long as you let it. You take a deep breath, grounding yourself in your calling. The accuser's voices fade into the distance, powerless against the unwavering truth of who you are. Victory is not yet declared, but the tide has turned. You walk onward,
Doubt shadows
every
even
step
the
a
brightest
testament to the
path.
divine strength guiding you, unafraid of what lies ahead.
You trust the
Amid the
light.
lingering shadows and the whispers of doubt, you discover a quiet strength within. Faith. It is not loud or boastful. It does not shout over the chaos. It simply exists, steady and unwavering, like a lighthouse guiding a ship through stormy seas. This faith is your witness, testifying to your worth and purpose when the world tries to deny it. Every step you take becomes a declaration. I am chosen. I am guided. Even when the shadows press closer, your faith shines brighter. It wraps around you like a protective cloak, shielding you from the fear and uncertainty that once threatened to overwhelm. Your heart beats with certainty. Your mind aligns with purpose, and your spirit rises above the noise. Faith allows you to see beyond the immediate challenges. You glimpse the tapestry of destiny woven by divine hands, threads of light connecting every trial and every triumph. You understand that the journey itself is sacred, that even struggle carries a lesson, and that the presence of faith transforms obstacles into stepping stones. The accusers, the storms, the doubts, they cannot touch the foundation within you. Faith is your proof, your eternal witness speaking louder than any accusation or fear. You move forward, carrying this invisible yet undeniable power, knowing that the path of the chosen ones is guided by more than eyes can see. With every step, faith illuminates your journey, transforming the unknown into a divine adventure and fear into courage. As you walk forward, the path itself begins to reveal signs. Glimmers of light dance along the edges of reality, and symbols of truth appear where doubt once clouded your vision. This is divine evidence, proof that your journey is sanctioned, that every step you take aligns with a higher purpose. The universe itself seems to nod in affirmation, acknowledging the path you are destined to follow. Every detail, every coincidence, every moment of clarity is a piece of a grand design. The stars above shimmer with messages only your heart can read, and the wind carries whispers of guidance meant solely for you. Even the trials you faced were not random. They were carefully placed to strengthen, to teach, and to illuminate your path. You begin to see the invisible threads connecting past struggles to present victories, and present actions to future triumphs. The accusers may still linger in the shadows, but their words fall flat against the weight of evidence that surrounds you. Divine evidence is undeniable. It is written into the fabric of creation itself. You witness miracles small and large, signs that speak louder than fear or doubt ever could. Every breath affirms your calling. Every heartbeat echoes the truth. You are chosen, and your purpose is real. In this moment, clarity washes over you. You are no longer questioning, no longer fearing. The evidence is before you, undeniable and radiant. The path is lit, the journey sacred, and the promise of victory begins to take shape. With divine evidence as your guide, you move forward with unshakable confidence, ready for the trials yet to come. The path opens into a vast radiant chamber, unlike anything seen on earth. Light flows from every corner, forming a space both awe-inspiring and serene. This is the courtroom of heaven, where divine judgment is rendered and truth is made manifest. You step forward, feeling both the weight of your journey and the presence of something greater than yourself. Around you, ethereal beings, guardians of justice, observe silently. The accusers of the past appear, but here, their words carry no power. Instead, every thought, every action, every choice you've made is laid bare in divine clarity. The chamber resonates with an energy that sees beyond pretense, beyond fear, beyond doubt. Here, only truth exists. You feel a sense of reverence and humility, knowing that the outcome has always been guided by the divine. Yet you also feel an inner strength, the knowledge that your faith, perseverance, and courage have led you to this moment. Each step you take echoes in the chamber, a testament to your commitment and purpose. In this sacred courtroom, judgment is not punishment. It is revelation. The evidence of your life, the trials you have endured, and the victories you have claimed are presented in radiant light. You see how every hardship, every whispered doubt, every act of faith has contributed to the story of the chosen ones. And as the chamber hums with divine energy, you realize victory is not distant, it is imminent. The courtroom of heaven bears witness, and your destiny stands illuminated. Even in the sacred light of the heavenly courtroom, not all is as it seems. Enemies lurk in disguise, cloaked in forms that seem familiar, even comforting. They whisper temptations, plant seeds of doubt, and attempt to sway your heart with half-truths. These are the foes who know your strengths and try to exploit your fears, hiding behind masks of trust and familiarity. You pause, feeling the tension in the air. Their presence is subtle but palpable, a shadow over the radiant path. Yet you have learned to see with more than your eyes. You sense the intentions behind the smiles, the deceit hidden within friendly gestures. The clarity of your purpose acts as a shield, deflecting illusions and false promises. Each encounter becomes a lesson in discernment. You recognize that enemies in disguise do not have ultimate power. They are merely testing the strength of your faith, your awareness, and your resolve. By facing them without fear, you turn their schemes into opportunities for growth, and their attacks into affirmations of your inner light. The path ahead remains challenging, but you are no longer naive. You walk with vigilance, knowing that appearances can deceive, but truth cannot be hidden from those who are guided by divine insight. Every step taken with discernment strengthens your position, and every victory over disguise cements your status as one of the chosen ones. Amid the shadows, the trials, and the whispers of enemies, a quiet voice rises from within. You begin to pray. Prayer is more than words. It is a connection, a lifeline to the divine that transcends fear and doubt. With each breath, each whispered plea, your spirit aligns with a higher power, and the air around you vibrates with energy. The power of prayer is immediate and undeniable. It strengthens your resolve, clarifies your vision, and shields your heart from deception. Even when the world seems to conspire against you, prayer becomes a fortress, a sanctuary where faith and courage are renewed. You feel your connection to the divine deepen, and with it, an unshakable sense of purpose takes root. As you pray, miracles unfold, small signs at first, a beam of light illuminating the path, a sudden clarity in thought, a sense of peace in the midst of chaos. Then greater wonders manifest. Obstacles part, enemies falter, and guidance comes in ways both subtle and profound. Prayer is not passive. It is action, a declaration of trust and surrender that transforms the unseen into the visible. The chosen path is illuminated by this sacred power. You realize that no matter the trials, no matter the opposition, prayer links you directly to the source of all strength. It is a weapon and a shield, a light in darkness, a song of victory yet to come. With every prayer, you step further into your destiny, empowered by the divine, unstoppable and unwavering. As you journey forward, a new presence surrounds you. Angels, radiant and majestic, descend to stand beside the chosen ones. Their wings shimmer with ethereal light. Their eyes hold wisdom beyond time. They are allies of the divine, sent to guide, protect, and bolster your courage when the path grows treacherous. The angels do not take over your journey. They empower it. Their presence strengthens your resolve. Their whispers echo lessons of patience, discernment, and faith. You begin to see that even in solitude you are never truly alone. Their guidance illuminates hidden dangers. Their strength fortifies your spirit, and their unwavering faith reminds you of your own. Together, you and your allies face challenges that once seemed insurmountable. Obstacles part with divine precision. Shadows retreat at the touch of their light, and a sense of cosmic order reassures you that every trial has meaning. You realize that the chosen ones are never abandoned. Help always arrives, sometimes in forms beyond your imagination. In this sacred partnership, you are reminded that power is not only within you, but also around you, woven through allies, guidance, and the unseen forces of the divine. Each step forward is shared, each victory magnified. With angelic allies at your side, the impossible becomes achievable, the darkest paths become illuminated, and your journey continues with renewed hope, and unshakable confidence. Just when the path seems most uncertain, miracles appear. Unexpected events unfold with perfect timing, as if the universe itself bends to support the chosen ones. Stones that blocked your way crumble. Streams part to reveal safe passage. Guidance comes in the form of whispers, visions, or sudden insights. Each intervention reassures you that you are not alone, that every step is watched over, and every trial can be overcome. These miraculous moments are not accidents. They are the fingerprints of the divine, a sign that every hardship, every delay, every shadow encountered has been purposeful. You begin to recognize the invisible hands shaping your journey, the unseen forces turning obstacles into opportunities. Faith and vigilance amplify your awareness, allowing you to perceive the miracles that others might overlook. With each intervention, your confidence grows. Fear loses its power, doubt is silenced, and hope becomes a tangible force pushing you forward. You realize that the journey of the chosen ones is not random chaos. It is a carefully orchestrated sequence where divine timing and human courage meet. Every miraculous intervention reinforces a simple truth. You are chosen, protected, and guided. No matter the challenges that rise ahead, you now move with certainty, knowing that the universe conspires in your favor, and that victory is not just possible, it is inevitable. The journey reaches a crescendo. The courtroom of heaven hums with anticipation, the air thick with the weight of truth. Every trial faced, every enemy confronted, every act of faith performed, they all converge toward this moment. The chosen ones stand poised, hearts steady, spirits unwavering, knowing that the final judgment is near. You feel a stillness within, a quiet confidence born of perseverance. The divine has observed your journey, seen the struggles you endured, and witnessed the victories you claimed. Every step, every decision, every test has been accounted for, and now the time for the verdict approaches. The accusers, the shadows, and the disguised enemies fade into the periphery. Their influence diminishes as the light of divine judgment strengthens. You understand that this verdict is not about punishment or condemnation. It is a recognition of the truth, a declaration of purpose fulfilled. A sense of awe fills the space. You feel the culmination of every prayer, every act of courage, every moment of faith. The universe holds its breath as the chosen ones await confirmation. You know, deep in your soul, that the verdict is already aligned with the divine, that victory is not distant. It has been woven into the fabric of your destiny since the beginning. The moment arrives. Light surges through the courtroom, illuminating every corner, revealing truth in its purest form. The verdict is declared, not in words, but in the radiant energy that flows through the chosen ones. Victory is not distant. It is here, tangible, undeniable, and undeniable. Every trial faced, every shadow overcome, every act of faith now transforms into a celebration of divine order. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable crumble before the light, and the accusers retreat into nothingness. You feel a surge of power and clarity, the culmination of your journey, the realization of your purpose. Victory is not simply a moment, it is a state of being. It is the knowledge that your path was guided, your courage rewarded, your faith unwavering. The chosen ones shine brighter than ever, a testament to the divine's plan and the strength that comes from perseverance. The courtroom hums with divine resonance, acknowledging the fulfillment of destiny. Angels, allies, and even the universe itself seem to celebrate alongside you. In this radiant victory, you recognize the ultimate truth. The divine has closed your case, your purpose has been honored, and the triumph is eternally yours. Victory brings not only celebration but also reflection. As the radiant energy settles, you look back on the journey, recalling every lesson learned along the way. Each trial, each shadow, each whispered doubt now serves as a teacher, revealing the depth of your strength and the resilience of your spirit. The chosen ones understand that triumph is not an endpoint but a culmination of growth. Every moment of patience, courage, and faith has contributed to the person you have become. The obstacles were not merely challenges. They were sacred lessons, shaping your understanding, honing your discernment, and fortifying your resolve. You. Remember the angels who guided you? The miracles that appeared when hope seemed lost and the inner voice that never faltered. Each memory becomes a beacon, illuminating the path ahead and reminding you that knowledge gained through experience is as precious as victory itself. In this reflection, you recognize a profound truth. The journey of the chosen ones is eternal. Even after victory, lessons remain, growth continues, and the divine's guidance never ceases. By remembering, you carry wisdom forward, ensuring that every step beyond this moment is purposeful, enlightened, and aligned with your destiny. As the light of victory settles, you begin to see beyond yourself. The journey of the chosen ones is not solely personal. It leaves a legacy that ripples through time, touching lives unseen and inspiring courage in others. Your actions, your perseverance, and your faith create echoes that extend far beyond the moment, shaping destinies and igniting hope. Legacy is more than recognition. It is influence. Every choice made with integrity, every act of courage in the face of darkness, every prayer and miracle becomes a beacon for others to follow. The chosen ones are not isolated heroes. They are part of a greater tapestry, their journeys weaving threads of light into the world. You realize that your story will guide those who come after, providing wisdom for those who struggle, encouragement for those who falter, and proof that faith and perseverance triumph over adversity. The lessons you carry, the victories you celebrate, and the light you embody become eternal, a foundation for generations yet to come. In understanding the legacy of the chosen ones, you embrace responsibility and gratitude. You see that your journey is both a gift and a duty, a chance to shine as a model of divine purpose. Every step forward carries the weight and the blessing of legacy, ensuring that the impact of the chosen ones resonates far beyond their own experience. Even after victory and reflection, the journey of the chosen ones continues. Divine guidance never ceases. It flows like an endless river, subtle yet powerful, shaping decisions and illuminating paths that extend beyond the immediate. You sense this guidance in your thoughts, in moments of intuition, and in the signs that appear when least expected. Eternal guidance is both comfort and responsibility. It reassures you that the divine is always present, yet it reminds you that awareness and action are required. You cannot rely solely on miracles. You must move forward with discernment, faith, and courage. The guidance illuminates the way, but the journey is yours to walk. With every step, you feel the invisible hand of the divine, turning obstacles into opportunities, fear into focus, doubt into clarity. Challenges may still arise, but the certainty of guidance transforms uncertainty into confidence. The chosen ones are never truly alone. Their connection to higher wisdom is constant, unwavering, eternal. This eternal guidance ensures that each choice, each step, and each moment of faith aligns with purpose. It strengthens the chosen ones, preparing them for all that lies ahead. In knowing that the divine continues to lead, you walk forward with serenity, courage, and the unshakable belief that no force can divert you from your destiny. Victory is no longer a moment, it has become eternal. The chosen ones stand in radiant light, their spirits shining with the power of all they have endured and overcome. Every trial, every act of faith, every obstacle transformed into a stepping stone has led to this everlasting triumph. The courtroom of heaven, once a place of judgment, now resonates with celebration. Divine energy surrounds the chosen ones, affirming that their purpose has been fulfilled and their legacy secured. Angels, allies, and even the cosmos join in acknowledgement, a symphony of light and harmony marking the victory that cannot fade. Eternal victory is more than personal success. It is the embodiment of divine justice, the realization of faith, and the confirmation that perseverance triumphs over adversity. The chosen ones now carry this light into the world, their presence a beacon for others to follow, their journey a testimony of courage, faith, and divine orchestration. In this eternal moment, you understand that victory is not fleeting. It is woven into the very fabric of existence. Every step taken in faith, Every challenge faced with courage and every act of trust in the divine contributes to a triumph that transcends time, ensuring that the story of the chosen ones will inspire and guide forever. Even as eternal victory shines upon the chosen ones, the journey does not end. Every triumph opens new paths, every lesson learned reveals deeper wisdom, and every step forward carries the promise of new challenges and opportunities. The light of the divine continues to guide, illuminating horizons yet unseen. You realize that being chosen is not a static state, it is a continual calling. The victories celebrated today prepare you for the battles of tomorrow. The faith you carry, the courage you embody, and the wisdom you have gained are tools for every journey that lies ahead. The chosen ones move forward, not just as survivors or victors, but as bearers of light, hope, and purpose. Even when darkness looms, even when uncertainty threatens, you walk with confidence, knowing that divine guidance, miraculous interventions, and angelic allies are always near. Every challenge becomes an opportunity, every trial a teacher, and every moment a chance to shine brighter than before. The journey continues, eternal and ever unfolding. You are the chosen ones, and your story is far from over. Each step, each decision, and each act of faith adds to the legacy of light, inspiring those who will follow. The divine has closed your past case, granted victory, and yet invites you forward, to live, to shine, and to guide others along the path of purpose and destiny.